Hi guys, I'm back with a trucker hat, and I also have a shirt that says stand up for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. It's awesome. I bought it off of Amazon. I'll post a link down in the description. And obviously you've already seen the trucker hat. Yeah, Lannister. It's a lion. Anyways, beyond that cool venture of a doubt, I am going to finish up my keepsake box, and hopefully you can see how the end project goes. I mean, since I'm finishing it up, you should be able to. I'm still planning on doing the inside of the box, and I'm thinking my next video might be like me building Thor's hammer, because I'd like to get drill bits so I can punch a hole in the actual hammer part of it, because I already got a wooden block that I want to make it out of. Yes, I'm going to make this out of wood. It's not going to be out of metal like those tutorials, the other tutorials you see on YouTube, or you know, the ones you can buy that are full metal or whatever. I may build a metal one down the line, but I don't know how far down the line that is. So for now, I'm just going to show you what the end product of this would be. I'm not going to actually show it to you. I'm gonna paint it out, because I have blue paint here. It looks like silly putty, but it's actually blue. It's like eggshell blue. Obviously, you guys don't have to do this. If you bought one of these keepsake boxes at Roblepk. And yes, there was stuff inside there. Quite a bit of stuff inside there, in fact. It wasn't supposed to fall on the ground, but it did, because that's my life. Stuff falling on the ground all the time. Because I think I have a curse, but I'm not quite frankly for sure. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to paint this blue, because I can. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, of course, that goes on the ground too, that I have a curse. I didn't forget to mention that, but now I got blue in my rug, which probably won't come out, but so I got a vacuum for, and I got blue on my fingers. Yeah, but I also forgot to mention that I have this ribbon right here. It's called Offray. I got it from Walmart, and it looks like decent ribbon, so I might actually put that on my box. So I'm going to paint this. So it looks pretty colorful. See, that's what it looks like. So much stuff. It is amazing. Like it's an actual based program. It's not something slimmed down like Bandicam was. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, I created a lot of my videos with Bandicam, and it was wonderful. I really, really like Bandicam. I thank them for all their time and their program stuff. But I'll tell you this right now, I'm still using Bandicam for taping my videos. So don't get me wrong, they're not going anywhere anytime fast. But I won't be editing with them anymore. So I will not be probably using Bandicut unless Filmora either falls off the face of the earth or decides to stop their program stuff. And by then I'll probably have like a subscription of Adobe After Effects Pro or something like that. To the side like that, and I'm probably gonna get blue all over everything, but that such is the case, I guess. Oh, and I'm using this, the folk art. I will put that down in the description as well, but that's another paint you can get from the Walmart. I don't know if you'd call it a paint aisle or a crafting aisle. They have all sorts of paints and crafts and everything like that, so it's kind of like a conglomeration of the two, you know. I just call it the crafting aisle because they have a whole ton of stuff in there. But yeah, I think this is called a robin's egg blue or a periwinkle. I'm not for sure on which one it's called, but I think it's just called a robin's egg blue. I should have actually locked these because then it might not have fallen up. A turntable. Guess what? I do have a turntable. I'll post that video up there. I've noticed that I do like rustic looking stuff. To everybody else, they might be like, well, this kind of sucks because it got on the hinge. That's your own personal preference. That's all right. But for me, okay, I'm going to pause the video. Okay, I probably have shown you guys this before. I had this in another video. This is my turntable. A brief introduction. I probably won't introduce it again in another video. I'll probably just use it. But I just decided to show it again because, you know, it's there to be shown, I guess. So I'm going to put that on the table. And I'm going to have to figure this out. Because I'd like to turn it around like a full 360. But I don't know how to do that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just, when I get it done, just wait. Okay, so note to self, if you get this ribbon at Walmart, just note that it's not the best of ribbon. As you can see, it frays really easily. So you're going to probably have to have some tacky glue or some fix-it adhesive, which I have, but I didn't get it. I'd have to go up and get it. But I do have tacky glue, so that's number one. I'll probably spray the fix-it adhesive later, You can get that at Walmart too. I could probably just post a link down there. But it's really all it is it's a type of adhesive that basically makes things stiff, and then it'll make things a lot stronger. So that's basically what you do with this. Because even though this shines, glimmers, and everything like that, as you can see, it frayed quite a bit. So, and it's also pretty crystal clear in the camera, which is a good thing. And camera vision in and out. Anyways, so I'm gonna put that on to turntable. That's what it looks like. And my turntable. This is what it would look like if I turned it around. All four sides. See? This is why I like turntables. I still have to get a setup for my turntable. So I can actually use it as a turntable and not have to lift it up and all this other jazz. But for right now, that's what it's gonna have to be, because since I don't have a setup, you know, I don't have a setup. So I'm gonna do the two sides and then maybe the back. Yeah, the back of the top, because I think that's kind of cool. The front, I'm not entirely sure about because there's the two hinges, and it's going to be a little bit harder. So basically, for these things, you have to measure them out, either with your fingers or with a measuring tool of sorts. And then you have to cut them with either a knife or some other sort of sharp edge thing. I'm just using a knife here. I like to have things lined up. So I'm kind of like, I like the rustic thing, but at the same time, I like it organized. So it's a back and forth thing. Look at my fingers. They're blue. But yeah, so far, this is the front. Turn it around. Side. One side. And I will leave this drying overnight so that doesn't glue itself to there. This is the back. And this is the other side. So I got kind of a Romanesque motif going on there. And then I plan on, let's see here. And my paint's already almost dry on the bottom. I plan on, like on the inside, I would like to actually take and maybe put like a, I don't know, some felt in there or something like that, so it adds something to the inside, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what I want to do with that. I'd also like to get some brads for these because I want to put them on the outside. I want to nail them to the outside. But I don't have the brads right now. So I could probably just show you guys. Let's see here. Maybe what they'd look like if I could drape them over with these. I could do that. I can do that. I can do this. I can do this. It's okay. So whilst I was gone, I made it look like what I want it to look like, and I'll show you what that looks like. There, I won't use a turntable. I'll just show it to you. So there's going to be coins on both sides like this, and they're going to be draping there, except for there's going to be brads right here, because I want to make it look kind of like a pirate's treasure chest. I don't know, weirdly enough, I've envisioned this with like some sort of like storage box or whatever. It may be kind of girly, I guess, but it's kind of my own rendition of things. And honestly, I don't see a problem with it. I never have, because it's my own personal box that I can put my anything I want in it. And that's the same with like foot lockers and, you know, your own personal lockers that you have at home that you store your stuff in. Nobody else has that. You know, storage chests, file cabinets, etc., etc. Usually file cabinets are used for business. I understand that. But there are people who use file cabinets for personal storage. That's fine. This is like a project that you guys can do on your own sweet time. Whenever you have like some relaxation time, you can sit, you know, pop in a movie in the TV, or if you have a DVD, put it in the DVD player. You can sit there and go like, oh yeah, oh this is a good movie. It's a really good movie. So now I think I'm just gonna take out my paintbrush and I'm just gonna paint my box here, you know. And you can do that, and you can sit there for hours on end if you want. If you only have 5 minutes, you paint for 5 minutes, and then you set your project down, your box, and you go and walk off, and maybe you cook something, or you go to bed, or whatever. You know, if you only have 5 minutes before you go to bed, well, it's not a whole lot of time, but that's all right. It's relaxation time that you can use to paint your box, or you can use to do whatever you want with. And you can take 20 years to paint your box if you want. It's quite a long time, mind you, to paint one box, but you know, if you're going to use it, what's time? What's the sense? What does it matter? So, guys, just so you know, it's not a big deal. And I pose a question to you. What would you like to do with this box? If that's too personal, then you don't have to post anything in the comments. But, you know, go ahead. If you're okay with posting, why not? You know, put something in the comments. Or don't. That's up to you. So I'm going to leave you with that. And I still don't think it's done because there's bare spots, and I'd like to fill the bare spots with something. I don't know if I'd like to fill them with webbing or what I'd like to put. I do have these clock buttons that I would like to put on the front of them, the front of it. But I'm not gonna make a part 3. I just wanted to show you guys what it's gonna look like almost completed. So I mean, what's gonna happen now at this point is I'm just gonna leave it with the 2 parts, and then I think in another video I'm gonna show you the finished product, like 100% finished, like 100% done. But I mean, I think I might just do it with either my next or the following video so you can see what it looks like, and I'll show you a quick glimpse, because now that I've shown you like what you can do with it, you can go hog wild. You can just be like, I'm just gonna take this paint and I'm gonna throw it at the wall, and that box is gonna be sitting there and it's gonna be just abstract as all crap, and boom, you know, it'll just be crazy. But you know, do what you like. So post that down in the comments, what I asked before, if you want. If not, you know, you can always comment about other stuff or post future suggestions for videos. I'll always take them. I still have yet to do a video for an unboxing and review of there's one of my subscribers, their name is Zelty, and they talked about a final mouse, and I believe it was a Model 0. I would like to actually do those as one of my things. But I noticed I believe it's the final mouse is $500. So I will be purchasing them in the future. I can't say either near or distant, but sometime in the future, and I will do a review of them. My camera needs more light. And so there will be more unboxings as far as that's concerned, but only specific ones, and only if they're asked by my audience or my subscribers or whatever. Because I thought about doing that, and I still want to. So that would be something that would be a good thing down the line. But as far as it goes, I'm thinking my next video might be the Thor's hammer one, if I can get the drill bits. Otherwise, it'll be something else. But it's going to be wood crafting. I do have there's one here that's called a build your own wooden house. I got that at Walmart, and it is literally a wooden house. It's a piece by piece. I'm not going to post that link. I'll probably post that link in the video if I end up doing that. And I also have a build your own wooden car, which I might do too, or I might do other renditions of it. Or I've also thought about just taking popsicle sticks and gluing together either a boat or a barn. The boat might either look like Titanic or Noah's Ark, but there are plenty of options as far as woodworking projects. Or I actually have quite a few big, large blocks of wood, and I'm talking blocks, they're this thick. So I might take those and actually use my lathe and turn them into cups and bowls and possibly plates if I can get the thickness fit within my lathe parameters, because my lathe is a hobby lathe, not an actual lathe. So it's not, it's like, I think that thick. I think that's about 8 inches, as opposed to like that, like a normal lathe, like up here and then down here. So I mean, I can't create like big things, but I also thought about piecing together a Gandalf staff maybe down the line. I'm not sure if that's gonna be right away, but anyways, these are all options for the future. But for now, I leave you with
5 hours later.
my almost finished product, because I don't think I'm going to be doing much more to this. I mean, the sides are pretty much finished, the top's finished. I'd like to do more to the back. I think I'm going to put those clocks on there on the back, and then maybe one or two other things, maybe like a picture or something like that. I'm not really 100% sure. And this camera needs more light. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna brad these down, or maybe not brad, but I'm gonna get like little tiny nails, like about that big, and I'm gonna stick them down with that, and then so they'll be secured in place so they won't move. And then I'll show my finished product in probably the next or the following video, and that'll be that. So besides my video being long enough and possibly having added effects later on, which is going to happen, I think I'm finished with this video. If you guys would like to leave comments or suggestions down there, I will be posting future videos of like woodworking or crafting videos, because I really like those. So leave your suggestions, leave your comments. You can subscribe. I I very well appreciate all the subscriptions or all the subscribers that I've gotten, and I will be posting more videos as things work their way out. So subscribe for more videos, please. I welcome it. Anyways, I will catch all you dudes and dudettes on the flip side. See you later. Bye.